written all your goals so that you are giving something to the magnificent spirit inside of you to know what you're aiming at. This is really important. The other day I was talking to my son and I said, yo, like it literally came to me when I was talking to him and I said, do you realize that for every single car, every single house, every single airplane, every single phone, every single whatever, before it is actually manufactured, everything has to be written on paper. Everything has to be designed to the T. Everything needs to be known before the production starts. And as I said it, I just received a slap on my face at 38 years young. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And I've been writing my goals, I've been doing it, but sometimes also I've been forgetting. And as I said it to him, you know, when you are it happens to me as a spiritual life coach because I speak to people either on one-on-one session or when I'm at the co-working space, even when I'm just talking to people in the street that I'm going to say something, I'm going to give an advice. But as I am giving that advice, I know I am talking to myself. And that's why if you ever had a conversation with me, this is something that I often say. I'm going to say to someone, and what I'm saying now, I am actually talking to myself. And when I said that thing to my son, I realized, oh my God, I really need to take this writing my goals seriously. I really need to do that. So what I ended up doing a few days ago is that I went on Amazon and I ordered basically a giant post-it, right? I ordered a giant post-it, like you know those tiny post-its. Okay, this is not a post-it, but you understand. So I ordered a giant post-it that's basically this size, and I wrote my goal in there, and I put it above my desktop. So now when I'm working, and as I will be thinking, my eyes are definitely going to look at my goals, definitely. And that's why it is so important that you need to have your goals written somewhere so that you're actually giving to the supreme power within yourself a target. And this is something that is also spoken even in books outside of spirituality. If you ever read the book Psycho Cybernetics, the author Maxwell says in the book that your being, your brain is like an underwater missile, or I don't know how to say that. You know those things that you shoot on underwater, and when you do not have your goals written somewhere, when you don't have your goals written somewhere, you're basically aiming at everything at the same time. So it is important for you to, before you go to bed, to write your goals somewhere. Let me show you something. I'm here in my son's bedroom, right? That's why you see all those football players, Kylian Mbappe, Vara, Dembele, and all that. But right here, what you can see, this is his I am mantra for my son, where every single morning before he leaves the room, he's reading his I am mantra. And I gave him this task, and then I told him to find the best place in his bedroom to put this. And he chose to put it here next to this thing. I don't know how you call it in English. Can you tell me how you call this in English? Is it handle? See what I mean? And here you have the habits that he's tracking when he's with me. You have push-ups, you have pull-ups because I have a pull-up bar. You have I am mantra, right? So it is so important for us as human beings to make sure that we have our goals written. Because think about this: every single phone, hi Isaac, every single phone, every single house, every single airplane, all those things before they are manufactured, everything has to be written down. Did you hear what I said? Every single thing before they are produced, before they are manufactured, everything has to be designed. Everything has to be designed to the T. So, what about your goals? Hello, Alexi. What about your goals? Yes, the universe is there to help you. Yes, you have angels around you, helping you, protecting you the whole day. But if you don't have your goals written, you're making it way more difficult. Way more difficult. It has to be in a spot where you cannot miss it. Look at this. Like this is for constantly going in the subconscious mind of my son, right? Because he wants to be a football player. Let me move this. See? He wants to be a football player. So we are like, okay, we're going to fill this room. We're going to fill this room with all the players that he loves. So you see, even a 6 years old kid is doing that. And I'm being honest with you. Where are your goals? Let me know in the comment if you wrote them already. And if you haven't, tell me why. Tell me why. Let's be honest. This is a live. I'm going to read it and then all the comments are going to disappear. But I'm going to take the time with you tonight. I want to know if you have your goals written somewhere. And if not, why? Why haven't you written your goals? You keep hoping for more every day. You keep praying silently for more. Hi, Toxic. You keep hoping for more every day. You keep praying to God every day. You keep talking to your angels every day. But you haven't written your goals. Why is that? And like I said, every single house, every single building, every single airplane, every single car, before they are manufactured, everything has to be written. Everything. Yes, baby? Yes, baby? Uh, no, I'm live on YouTube. No, it's fine. Okay. So did you get that? Hey, sir, good to see you back. Hey, Yasmik, how you doing? Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph Curry. So you see, did you write your goals already? Do not leave this live before writing your goals. I'm going to tell you a story and just give me 90 seconds before you leave. Just give me 90 seconds if you think about leaving. We are now in June. Last year, no, in December 2024, I did my vision board. So change after that night, sir. So many things. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, man. So listen to this. In December 2024, I did my vision board on December 31st with my wife. And when I did my vision board, I added the logo of a company in there because I just love the founder, the way he creates content, the way he show up online. I just vibe with his energy. So what ended up happening is when we reach somewhere around May, June, something that I forgot. On my vision board, I also put United States. I was like, I'm 37, 36 at the time. I never went to the US. I'm just going to put it on my vision board, right? And then we are in June. In June? No, we are in May. We are in May, and I see that company that I put the logo on my vision board is joining forces with Stephen Bartlett, the host of Diary of a CEO, and they are creating a challenge. For 30 days, you can create content, sell a digital product, and you have prizes that you can win, right? I was like, okay, I love Stephen so much. I also love that founder. I need to jump on this challenge. I jump on the challenge. I create content the whole month. The thing is, I even forgot there was a challenge after 3 days. But I kept creating content. But here's the thing. I was also meditating at the time. I was meditating every day. Like for maybe 60 days, I was meditating every day. And one day during one of my meditation in June, I heard so many voices in my head saying, enjoy being a kid, 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 enjoy being a kid. And that month, I kept creating content. And guess what? 1 month after that, the results of the challenge came. Out of 16,000 people, I was number 2. And do you know what the first prize was? To win $100,000. I was this close to win $100,000. Instead, I was second. And one of the prize for the second was to basically fly out to the United States, hotel paid and stuff like that. And that's how I went to the US that I had on my vision board. And it was through that company that I put the logo on my vision board. So you see, having a vision board is really important. That's number one. Number two, you also want to write your goals and put it somewhere where you know for sure that you're going to look at them every day. Okay? So make sure to write your goals. Make sure to write them right now. If you don't know how to write your goals, you use ChatGPT. Talk with ChatGPT for 3 minutes to understand, okay, what are the goals that you can write down. But this is something that I want you to keep in mind. When it comes to writing your goals, yes, you can write the outcome. For example, for the amount of money that you want to have, the car that you want to have and stuff like that. But this is what so many people forget. You must understand that in order to reach the outcome, you also need to be clear on the input. So the question is, what are the habits? What are the habits that you need to have in order to get closer to the outcome? Because without habits, you will never reach that thing. If what you want to do is to just, oh, I'm going to hope that, no, 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 no. You need to understand that the habits are everything. Yeah? Habits are everything. Listen, like I do like 50 to 100 push-ups every day, every single day. But there's one thing that I'm not doing is running. I know I'm supposed to be running 3 times per week, but it's been like a month that I haven't been running, and I've been saying, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But in order for me to keep showing up the way I do here, I need to go back running. So make sure to ask me in the next live if I started running, and I will, so that you will be my accountability partner. Okay, let's do that. High five. Good. So where was I going? Make sure that you're clear on the habits that you need to take on. Maybe it means waking up at the same time every day, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You need to write down next to your goals your input. Because do you know why it's important? If you fail on your inputs, don't worry. Don't worry. You will not reach your goals. Do you see how it works? If you fail on your own inputs that you wrote yourself, you already know that you will not reach your goals because you are not even committed yourself. Everything has to do with what you say you are going to do, and then when you don't do them, you lose confidence in yourself. Think about this. Imagine if you have a friend, your best friend, and every time you're supposed to meet each other, he tells you, yeah, let's meet at 6 p.m. And then he doesn't come. The next week he says, oh, I'm so sorry. Let's meet again at 7 p.m. And then he doesn't come. And then he does it a third time, a fourth time. Will come a moment where you're not going to trust that guy. When he's going to text you, you will not even look at your phone. It's the same thing with you. The same thing happens from you to you. Whenever you say that you're going to do something and then you don't do that, you lose your self-confidence. You lose it. And that's why I swear, sometimes I don't want to meditate. Sometimes I just don't want to meditate. I'm like, I don't want to sit and quiet. You know what I do? I'm like, okay, instead of 20 minutes, I'm going to do 2 minutes. I'm going to do 5 minutes. I'm going to do 1 minute. You see what I mean? And when I do that, I'm like, okay, I send the message to myself. Okay, I didn't do the whole thing, but I did it. You cannot hold something against me. I did it. Yesterday, I meditated 5 minutes and 10 minutes, and I read the book, the spiritual book, for 2 minutes. I'm going to say it again. I highly recommend you to get any book from Elliot Eli Jackson. And if you want to know which one you want to start with You Matter. That's the book that I started with, You Matter. That book is really going to help you understand who you really are as a human being. And from there, you can move to the other books, the I Am Mantra, and From God to You, Absolute Truth. Just be ready. Another book that completely shifted my life is Conversation with God, Book 1 by Neale Donald Walsch. I'm just giving it to you for free. And I can guarantee you, if you read any of those books, before 2027, you are going to be unrecognizable by your people. You're going to be unrecognizable by your people. I'm telling you. Okay, guys? You see, I've been going live every single day on this app, and often I go at midnight because I've been busy during the day and stuff like that. But then I tell myself I cannot go to bed before I go live. Yes, I researched some on Google about him and his book. Yes, you can do that, but if you have an Amazon account, you will definitely be able to find his books on Amazon, because I ordered all of them on Amazon. Listen, I have so many books here, and I have also others in the living room. Let me see if I can find, what do I have here? Yeah, here I have, this is the Oops. This is the workbook that I have. And now I'm like, oh, I actually need to do the exercises. Damn, I completely forgot. So this is the exercise from God to you, absolute truth. This is the workbook, study workbook. And in there you have questions that you need to answer after you actually read the book. Okay? I'm telling you, this man, by the way, he's my spiritual mentor. He's the one who coached me and made me a certified spiritual life coach. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you to get anything that you can get from this man. Whatever you're feeling right now when you hear me talking live, whatever you get as value, it's because I was coached by this man. This man, the message that he's bringing, the information that the universe is giving through him is life changing for everyone. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you went through. You are going to learn so much about who you are as a human being, why you are alive now on planet Earth. Listen to this. I used to be so sad. I used to drink alcohol to numb my sadness years ago. That's what I was doing. But even in those moments, I remember speaking in my heart to the universe, to God, to Source, whatever you want to call it. And I would say, God, I feel so much pain. I feel so much pain. Do you even exist? Do you even exist? I swear to you, if you get me out of this, I'm going to speak about you to everyone. I'm going to speak about you to everyone because I cannot keep having this pain. Look what I'm doing now. Look what I'm doing now. What am I doing? I am doing exactly that. Exactly that. So I am telling you that you are going to be shocked to realize who you really are. And I'm going to start telling you because, you're here, you're watching, so you're ready for this. Your soul is waiting for this. Before I go live every single night, this is what I say when I speak to the universe. I say, I am calling on all the souls that are ready to receive this information from the universe through me. I am calling all the people that feel stuck, that are asking themselves questions about their true nature and that are ready to receive the information from Source through me. And then I go live. So if you keep coming here, I want to be honest with you, it's because your spirit is ready to receive the information that I'm sharing. And I am here to tell you that you are more than just a human being. You are more than just someone with a body. You are more than just someone who's here looking for money or looking for girls and drugs. And you are so much more than that. So much more than that. So much more. And as weird as it may sound, as unbelievable as it may sound, I want to let you know that now it is time for you to say deep in your mind that you are God. You. Not someone else. Not someone else. You. You are the God of your life. You are the creator of your life. Your mentor gave the message from the universe to you, and now you're passing that treasure to me. Exactly. You are the creator of your life. You are the God of your life, not your mom, not your dad, not your ex who left you, not your company who doesn't want to raise your paycheck. No, it is always you, all the time. The thoughts that you keep entertaining in your mind, the emotions that you keep feeling, the habits that you fail to install, it is always you. And I can guarantee you that the second you are going to understand this, the second you are going to stop blaming anyone else and take all the credit for the things that happen in your life that hurt you, once you're going to understand that it was always you, everything is going to change. Everything. And get this. There are so many lies about who we are as human beings that when the truth is coming, you don't even know that you've been programmed to hear the truth and say it's a lie. You don't even know that. So that's why when I say to you that it is time for you to start meditating, it's not a joke. It is not a joke. Because meditation gives you that inner clarity. It gives you that inner certainty about the way you need to start moving, about the people that you need to start listening to, about the places that you need to start going to. So if you keep coming in those lives all the time, but you actually don't meditate and you just keep wishing that your life is going to change, you are lying to yourself big time. Big time. And I am saying this to you because you don't know how many times I didn't want to meditate, how many times I didn't want to exercise my body, how many times I didn't want to take the multivitamins, how many times I didn't want to take the multi-juice, how many times I don't want to pray out loud because I feel like prayer doesn't make sense. But this is the stuff that I received from the moment I was raised in my home country in Cameroon. I never liked prayer because I was like, this thing doesn't work. It doesn't. But now the message is we must pray out loud, not in silence. Not in silence. And do you know what a prayer is? It is just you talking to yourself. So whenever you go in front of the mirror, it will serve you to start talking to yourself about whatever is going on in your life. It will actually serve you to start talking to yourself in front of the mirror and tell you everything that you want to say to yourself. Because you are God. Everything that you say to yourself without lying to yourself, that's a prayer. Everything that you say to yourself with true authenticity, with honesty, you are praying. But now the universe, source, God, they say they love when we acknowledge them because the lie out there is about God doesn't exist or God exists, but they are too far. They never speak to us. Now, do you know what they're saying? They're saying that every time that you hear a highest thought for yourself in your mind, it is them talking to you. I'm from Belgium. Thank you, Emir. I actually do yoga every morning and evening and meditate. It's just part of my soul now. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Keep meditating. Keep meditating. Start talking to yourself. If you're not exercising your body, I want you to start exercising. I want you to start doing push-ups. The easiest way is to start doing push-ups. And when you do push-ups, something that I learned, don't do your max every day. If your max is 20 push-ups, do not do 20 push-ups. Do 14. Always do 70%. 70% all the time. Like now, I do 40 push-ups. That's my max, but I do 28. Every time that I go on the ground, I do 28. But the thing is, I've been increasing it. My son is 10 years old. I gave him the same process. His max was 10, and I said only do 7. Now his max is 23. Right? Now his max is 23 by using that method. And he was supposed to do 7 every morning, 7 at night. 7 every morning, 7 at night. So this is the message. This is the message. You are the creator of your life. You are God yourself. And there are so many things that you need to do in order to, this is what I want you to get before I leave. Everything has to do with the energy in your body. Everything has to do with what we call vibration, with your energy, with your frequency. Is it high or is it low? It's easy to know. When it's low, you doubt yourself, you feel sad, you blame people, you don't want to show up, you don't want to wash your body, you don't want to go to the dentist, you completely dismiss yourself. Those are the signs that your energy is low. When your energy is high, you're always happy to wake up, to take your shower. You think about going to the dentist. The dentist is actually a real thing. The dentist is a real thing. You will always take care of your teeth when you're at the high. vibration. Okay, so this is how you need to kind of know where you are. And sometimes you know what you need to do, but then you avoid it. You don't want to go on the computer to do the work that you know that you need to do. That also means that your vibration is not where it should be. Okay, guys, I want to say this. I put together a free challenge. It is an 8-week challenge where every single week you receive one email from me. And the goal is to help you move from where you are to the person that you want to be by installing one habit per week. One habit per week. But I made it so simple that one habit doesn't take you more than 2 minutes per day. One habit doesn't take you more than 2 minutes per day. So if you feel called to try this, if you wanna make sure that you're gonna have an amazing summer and start back in August and September as the closest to the person that you really want to be, because like I said, each habit takes you less than 2 minutes. But right now I meditate for 20 minutes, so it means after the challenge, you will not be, like this. No. But you will be away from this current situation that you're on now. So if you want to join, again, it's free. Everything happens by email. If you want to join, go on my TikTok account, Inner Light Alignment. On my TikTok account, you have the link in bio. You click there and you can join. Okay? It is really gonna help you, because everything that you see me doing now, guys, is because I had to do and embody all the things that you're gonna find in those emails. And of course, I am sharing some personal stories, personal challenges that I had, and how I used each of those habits to actually become the man that I am now. Okay, guys? But before I leave you, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, all of you that are coming here, because there is no life without your interaction. So I want to thank you again. I am so happy that you are getting better. I remember it was like a week ago or 10 days ago, maybe, I don't know, when we met here live and you were not feeling good. I am so happy to see you here commenting almost every live now you're there. So I think the challenge that I put together, you're also going to win a lot of insight from it. So I highly encourage you to do that. Once again, go on my TikTok account, Inner Light Alignment, and you click in the link in the bio. I will also, not tonight because it's almost 1 a.m., but tomorrow I'm going to edit all my YouTube videos, and I will add the links to the challenge under each videos. Okay, guys? If you have any question, I'm going to give you 1 minute to drop it in the chat. If you have a question for me that I can answer, I'm going to do that. I see. Thanks a lot, sir. I learned a lot tonight too, sir. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. It's really a blessing to have you here. Every time that you comment, it gives me a raw material to expand during my life. And there's no teacher without a student. So I wanna thank you once again. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for your time. I didn't see any question come. Maybe I should add the sticker Q&A. Maybe this is going to be easier. Okay, I'm going to start the Q&A. Okay, I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat or put it in the Q&A box. In the meantime, I'm going to do some push-ups on the floor. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. That was 28. That was 28 push-ups, like I told you. I always do 28. Whew. Read that last comment, sir. Which one? I'm trying to see. Thanks. Let Amazing. Yeah, I study a lot about energy and vibration of body. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave and see you tomorrow.